As a new YouTuber with a grand total of 8 subscribers, I've been perusing a lot of the typical grow on YouTube content. Folks like vidIQ, Marcus Jones, and Nathan Black.
Howdy, everyone.
Hey!
This led me to watching a few of the How Much I Made videos from smaller channels, including a video by a small woodworking channel called Right Side Down Studio, which included a bit more than I was expecting.
But now, let's say you don't want to be genuine, you don't want to be charismatic, and you don't want to make good videos. You can always just cheat.
In the middle of the video, he starts on a tangent about buying YouTube views.
For just a couple bucks, like $5, you could buy thousands of views and hundreds of subscribers.
Then he decides to call out a much larger woodworking channel.
Put their channel name in, again, not going to name names, then check their views. If they have something like a negative 500,000 views, that means YouTube caught that they were just buying the views and they were fake views, and they just took them away.
I've put a link in the video description if you want to see the full context. This creator was using Social Blade to try and demonstrate that YouTube had removed hundreds of thousands of views from Lincoln St Woodworks for violating TOS for viewbotting. That's a big allegation. Viewbotting can result in a permanent ban. Additionally, this would also put your AdSense account at risk as it violates the invalid traffic policy. This would count as both generating or receiving bot traffic as well as using an incentivized traffic source, assuming the views were purchased. Considering all this, I left a comment stating that when we see traffic dips on Social Blade, the reason is that a channel has removed or unlisted one or more videos. This can be shown with Dogpack404's page. We know that he unlisted his Secret CEO video, and you can see that he has a negative 3.1 million views for the 7th of November. While waiting for a response, I decided to look at Lincoln St Woodworks' Social Blade page and zoomed out a bit to get as much info as I could. There are 3 major dips: 800,000 views in June 2022, 1.5 million views in December 2022, and 500K in September of 2023. These numbers are corroborated by ViewStats. I believe that if YouTube had discovered that this channel had botted nearly 3 million views, they would have Thanos-snapped Lincoln St into oblivion. If those views were botted, they would have resulted in thousands of dollars of fraudulently gained ad revenue. In no way would Google allow this. After a couple hours, Right Side Down Studio responded trying to support his initial point from the video. At this point, I was confident of my assessment, but tried to be careful with the wording of my response, as I wanted to give him the opportunity to remove the comment, be completely honest about my willingness to make this video, but do so without coming off as confrontational. While waiting to hear back, I started researching and quickly found this unlisted video. With a current view count of 1.7 million views, it perfectly lined up with the dip seen in December 2022. Via Lincoln St's community posts, I was able to find several more videos that were unlisted. Most were past live streams with low view counts, but there was also this video with over 100,000 views. Honestly, I was hoping Right Side Down would agree to edit his video, but I had enough to move forward. Perhaps my comment was received as confrontational because his final response ended with, "I will not be bullied or threaten to change any material I have on my channel." Now, here is a big fat disclaimer. This video is not an excuse to go into anyone else's comment section to leave remarks about this situation. If you have something to say, do so in the comment section of this video. Let's leave everyone alone. To be honest, Lincoln St Woodworks did grow very rapidly. It likely helped that prior to becoming a full-time content creator, he had worked in sales and brand management and was able to get write-ups in the Greenville Journal and Woodworking Network in the summer of 2021 when he was around 20,000 subs. I had enough information to support my thesis, but I wanted more. I truly wanted this to be as airtight as possible. The next step was obvious. I needed to reach out to Lincoln St. Over the course of our conversation, I learned that his How I Grew video had become something of a mixed blessing. It was blowing up, gaining a lot of views, but from the wrong audience. That first dip was the first time Lincoln St removed the video, making it public again the following month, as seen by the spike in the graph. The video once again gained a significant number of views before being delisted in December, causing the second dip. Interestingly, Lincoln St kept the video public through the holiday season when YouTube ad revenue is at the highest rates of the year. Now let's look at the dip in views from September 2023. As it turns out, this is when Lincoln Street decided to remove short content from his channel. This resulted in several 100,000 views being removed from the channel, as shown in the Social Blade and View Stats charts. You can see the view counts for these shorts here. This was the loss of views Right Side Down Studio was using in his video. It is important to note that these dips and spikes are not 100% correlated to the number of views on this one video alone, as these numbers account for the entire channel over the course of a week. There will be offsets. Spreading false information creates problems. Oftentimes, this is caused by a simple misunderstanding. For whatever reason, Right Side Down Studio saw one data point and used it to share a narrative with his audience that had no basis in fact.